Okay, so what's up, everyone, and welcome to another session of getting to know our colleagues here at Genashtim. So for today's content, we will be looking into the story of one of our legends here at Genashtim. She is truly an inspiration to all, so a lot are looking forward to know more about her. And with this talk that we have today, we'll get to know more of her. So without further ado, on the other side of the screen, G Mutu. Hi G, thank you for joining us for this content. Can you tell us more about yourself?
Hi, Camille. Thank you for this interview, and I'm quite happy to be here. And yep, okay, let me share a little bit about myself. My full name is Gunawati, or fondly known as G by my colleagues and friends. I am 58 years old, and I've been with Genashtim for past 8 years now, since 2014. Prior to joining Genashtim, I have worked in numerous companies, ranging from constructions, logistics to high performance lighting. I am a polio victim since I was a toddler. This affected my right side limbs. As a result, this affected my general mobility and necessitated the need to compensate it by using special shoes in my walking. Basically, that's a little bit about myself. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so did you find it hard to work with your disability?
Well, you could say that being with Genashtim has truly been a blessing, right? So the work from home model, as well as the work-life balance policy that the company has espouses, doesn't require me to be mobile, which was a very much constrained in my previous employment. So I feel that, I mean, working in Genashtim is very much convenient for me compared to working in previous companies because it did a bit of constraint, especially on the transportation side and all that. So otherwise, I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay. So how did you find out about Genashtim?
Hey, finding out is Genashtim was really a luck, honestly. So it was through a genuine blessing from the universe, I would guess. Okay, I would say, right? It was not something that I had planned earlier, you see. So I was introduced to Genashtim through a mutual friend of Nadia's, who does wheelchair repair. So he had good things to say about the company, and I decided to apply immediately thereafter. You see, so yeah, basically that's how I got to know about Genashtim through Nadia and our mutual friend. You see, yeah.
Okay, so what was your first role in Genashtim, and can you share with us how you progress with your current role right now?
Well, actually, I was brought into Genashtim to fill the role of head of accounting. So I've been fulfilling the role ever since. So I feel that I have not changed from my position. I'm still in the accounts and I'm still the head of accounting at the moment. Of course, now we have a finance director as well. So it's been like that. The same role I have not changed from the since the day I joined Genashtim. Yeah,
How many years, G, have you been in Genashtim?
8 years.
8 years.
Going on to my ninth year now.
Yes,
Yeah.
really legendary. Okay.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, there are far more legends than me. There are
But you're
far more,
one of
like 10
them. But
years,
you're
11.
one of them.
Ah, yes, one of them. Yes, probably. Yes, thank you.
Okay, so G, how did working at Genashtim transform you as a person and as a career woman?
Well, prior to working in Genashtim, right, I was unemployed for almost 7 years. So I was dependent on SOCSO pension, which was below minimum wage, and my mom was the beneficiary of my father's pension. So suffice to say, I was not in a stable financial position then. Today, I'm earning a decent income and I'm able to be self-sufficient. So I would say that Genashtim has really changed my life when to be more independent, like I was before. Before I have this, progressive weakness. So I would say, I mean, it has given me a good independence and also financially sound. Yeah.
Okay. So how would you define the working culture here at Genashtim for staying within 8 years? that 8 years?
For example, right? The company basically offers flexibility, right? Where employees get to schedule their work around their limitations and there is no compromise on quality and delivery.
Mm-mm.
So I would say that, this has actually really been very helpful to me. Yeah. I mean, compared to the 8 to 5 hours, I mean, 8 to 5 working hours and all that, right? So I feel that flexible hours is very much helpful here, and we can get to do our personal things as well in
Yes,
between. Yeah.
I agree as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so having been with Genashtim for 8 years, going to 9 years, so I'm sure you were part of all of its milestones and success. So, what can you say about the progress of Genashtim all throughout the years that you're here?
From 2014 to the current year now, 2022, Genashtim has grown leaps and bounds from being an online learning company with multiple business streams such as LSS, Learning T, Econel, and ESG. Financial wise, the company has grown from 10 times where it used to be. So it's more stable now compared to what 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, it's been much more stable now. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as one of Genashtim's legends, so what could be your best advice to young individuals on how they can shine on their own like you do or like you did?
You mean for the young new staffs coming in,
Yeah.
is it? Okay. So well, what I can say is work smart
Mm-mm.
with dedication and accountability. Do not take the company for granted, and sincerity will always be rewarded. Yeah,
Yes. Mm-mm.
that's what I can say.
Thank you for that wonderful advice. So, do you have any hopes and plans for the future of Genash team?
Yes. For the company to grow to a $10 million company,
Mm,
the bigger the pie, the bigger the equity share for the staff, right?
yes.
So
Mm-mm.
always wish that the company will grow.
Mm-mm. Yes, of course. Okay, so before we end this session, can you please share a personal life lesson that you think will inspire our colleagues, not just the new hires, but also all colleagues in general here at Genash team?
Okay, well, actually, this happened to me prior to joining Genashtim, right? So for this, I have to thank Thomas, right? During my early days in Genashtim, I was assigned. Before joining Genashtim, I had no experience in doing accounting at all, and I told Thomas directly that I had no experience in doing accounting except for qualification, right? So during my early days, Thomas assigned me to a task, all right. And at my first attempt, I stumbled and literally gave up. Honestly, I just gave up. I requested for a different job function to
Mm-mm.
Thomas, and apparently he believed in me, right? More than I believed myself. So he said to me, no, he said, no, definitely no. You have to do this. If you can't excel in this, then you will never ever succeed in any other job functions. So upon this introspection, what I did, I realized that I can't let down someone, okay, who believes in me. So to cut a long story short, I completed the task with much more ease than I initially thought.
Mm-mm.
So, in my opinion, what I can say is don't give up and persistent pace, honestly. Because if Thomas has not given me that encouragement to say that, I mean, it just sort of like motivated me to try better. And I did. And I did manage to get through the task within 2 days, right? Instead of spending 2 weeks on it, and I gave up completely. So 2 days gave me a better perspective of what I can do. So I would say that, if you are, I mean, if you have the attitude of don't give up, and I'm sure you can really come up in life in any way, in anything that you do, right? It doesn't matter whether you have experience or no experience, but if you have the persistence, I think you can really come up in life. Definitely.
It's the
Yeah.
work attitude that matters, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that's very very valuable indeed. So
Yeah.
again, thank you very much for your time, G. So we hope
Thank
you
you.
enjoyed this interview. So we
Oh,
learned a lot
yes.
from you. Okay, so thank you
Thank you,
again
Camille.
and have a nice day.
You too. Thank you, Camille. And thank you for having this time with me and having this interview with me. Thank you so much.
Okay.
You have a nice day too. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye bye.